First, we need to get some input from the user. To do this, type input, open, whatever you want to prompt with. So we're going to say enter a number, colon, space, and this is going to prompt the user for a number, and we need to store it somewhere. So we're going to go number equal. Now, when I did this, open parenthesis, it has the arrow with the str, so this is going to return a string. What we need to do is convert that into an integer so that we can divide by 2 later in the process to determine if it's even or odd. So we're going to wrap that around, and this is going to convert the string into an integer and store it in number. Let's go ahead and print out the number, and let's go ahead and print out the type. To do that, we type type, and then we're going to do number again. So it's going to go number type and then print. And so let's play this. And if we enter 10 here, what we're going to get is 10, and it's an integer. Now, if you remember all the way back in your early years, we did integer division. And when we did that, we had a quotient and we had a remainder. What we need to do is divide by 2. If the remainder is 1, then we know that it's odd. If it's 0, then we know it is an even number. So we use the percent sign to do this. So we're basically going to do remainder is equal to number %2. And now what we need to do is we need to do our whole print statement, and we're going to use something called an if statement, which is only going to execute the line of code inside the block if this is true. So we're going to say remainder equal 1, and we're going to go with colon here. And so then we're going to know that it's odd. So we're going to print out the number is odd. Now, since a number can only be even or odd, what we can do is use something called an else. And then what this is going to do is it's going to evaluate this. If it's odd, it'll print that. Otherwise, it's going to jump into this and in all their circumstances do what is in this block of code. So we're going to type in the number is even. One other thing to note, you can have multiple lines of code here until you unindent here. All of that is considered in the same block of code. So now let's go ahead and play this, and let's click down here, enter 10, the number is even. Let's play it again. Let's enter 9, and it's going to say the number is odd. For a slower, more in-depth version, click here.